Hey guys, this is Tyler with Tyler's Dragon Tarot. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that greatness. So, today I'm going to do a spread. I'm going to do a run through of all you guys, all the signs. I usually will post timestamps in the description. Okay, well I already had Aries in mind first, so. Well, I didn't. I'm asking specific questions on this one, so sorry. We're doing the tower spread. So if you had a big tower moment happen, this could be for you. Or a small tower moment. You know, it could be for anything. So let's go ahead and mark Aries as first. So we're doing Aries. What changed? Well, y'all were ready to talk. Like, let's get the devil. The devil. All right, so I feel like that's getting out of... I feel like that's leaving toxicity behind. I might draw clarifiers, but I feel like that's leaving toxicity behind. So now let's go how to live with it and move on. And we already drew a card. So 9 of Swords. So just... clear your head and get rid of the anxiety. That's how you get rid of it. So, let's draw one more card for, or two more, I guess, for what changed, because I had that in mind. Yeah. So, you're leaving that tower behind. You're leaving toxicity behind because there's a lot of, feels like competition for something you shouldn't have to compete for in this. And you're moving towards this, is what that's telling me. You're moving towards happier, like getting the appreciation you deserve and not having that toxicity in your life anymore. You shouldn't have to compete for things, for the affection of those. I feel like this is for a loved one. Yep. What's on the bottom of the deck right now? The lovers. Yeah. You shouldn't have to compete for the affection of a lover. So, you're moving on. You're going to find your happiness. Okay, so how to live with it and move on. You come out of the anxiety. Because Aries, we don't have anxiety. We feel, we don't have anxiety. We just do shit. And that's what's up. What can be learned from this? What can be learned from this change? Yeah. Choose who you offer your love to very carefully. Don't just... You have options. You're beautiful. You are beautiful, so don't just offer your love to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like... I don't want to sound conceited, but look at that. Everyone wants your attention. So don't settle for someone who makes you feel like you're fighting for theirs. Know what I'm saying? That is why this tower fell, because you are a wonderful person and you shouldn't have to fight for the affection of someone who's supposed to love you. That is why that tower fell, Aries. Yeah, fuck that shit, right? Oh my god. Hey guys, I really need one at a time. I need all my cards because I don't want anyone missing out on a card just because it's under the table. Okay, sorry, I think I got them all. So next we go, how to release emotions in a healthy way. You know, I just know Aries because I am one. Working out probably. That shit helps. Whatever workouts you like. Too many cards. I'm guessing is what's going to actually help you, but we're going to draw a card or two. Move on from the situation. Mirror and be above the waters. So, get out of the waters. Get out of the sticky water. So, I feel like this is saying, don't defend your emotion. You don't have to defend your emotions. Because Accept the way you feel about the situation and move on. You don't have to defend the way you feel because it's the way you feel. If someone's making you feel like you shouldn't feel that way, fuck them. Is how that is reading to me. If someone's making you feel, yeah, and I feel like someone is with this card. Someone's going to make you feel like ashamed that you feel a certain way. And don't make them, you have nothing to be ashamed of, Aries. Because your heart is broken and you are trying to manifest something better. So, and you're just trying to get back to yourself. You're trying to find yourself again and, find yourself. That is the main message. Find yourself, Aries. Find yourself. That's how you release that. Find yourself again. Be that great emperor that you are. All right? Be that beautiful soul you are. Okay, so, man, that was a little longer than I thought it was going to be, but, whatever. You needed it, Aries. I really felt it, so hopefully that resonated. All right, let's move on to Taurus. So, Taurus, 615. 615. All right, Taurus. Taurus. What changed, Taurus? What? Oops. I think I got a card upside down here. I'm not going to take it, though, because I was just shuffling for Aries. Do I have all the cards? Okay. What changed, Taurus? What changed? Sorry. No. Okay. Let's try that again. I think they're all... Okay. What changed, Taurus? Man, I felt the jumper, but too many cards. What changed, Taurus? What changed? What changed, Taurus? What changed? I need one at a time. One at a time. What changed? Okay, I'm going to say... Tower. Yeah, I had a tower moment. No shit. And with this tower, it's like shit started getting better. Okay, I think you drew all four. How to live with it, just knowing that this is what, it's like you don't want me to know what your tower moment was. It's like, the tower is the tower. That's what changed. You had, something had to come down. Something obviously had, it's just a big moment. And it's the end of something. And I might clarify it, but it almost feels like you don't want me to say it, like you almost, but just know that whatever ended for a reason, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. It's in your best interest to move on. That's how you live with it, how you move on, knowing that you're on that Wheel of Fortune now. You're moving on, and you are, the wheel is spinning in your right direction now. And that is how you move on. What can be learned from this change? We got the Page of Coins. Don't let anyone take your power again. Don't let anyone take your power again. See how weak that dragon feels, like it just can't get out? It has wings. Why is it being held down? It can fly. You can fly, Taurus. Don't let anyone hold you down again. How to release emotions in a healthy way. Relax. Relax, and it's okay to just manifest what you want right now. Think about what you want. Think about how, I'm thinking meditation here. Meditation, it's almost like make a list of what you want, what worked, what didn't work. Because what worked is good. What didn't work is bad. So we need more of what worked in your life. And I'm going to draw a card for the clarifier just for shits and giggles. Or for the tower just for shits and giggles. Okay. You're being real specific here. The world. So, I'm just going to take that as Taurus for what changed. It's just a cycle that came to an end, and there's a lot of Taurians, I don't know, that there's many different stories here for Taurus, And just know, for some reason or another, whatever this relates to, and I feel like you know what it is. This cycle just had to come to an end. But you're going on the right path now. And don't let anyone take your power again. Just meditate, figure out what you want, and go for it. Manifest that shit and let it happen. Wish on that star and let it happen. I feel like that's good. That's your reading. That's what you wanted to hear. Okay, so we're done with Taurus. Thank you guys for watching. So we move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, what changed? Let me do a couple shuffles. All right, Gemini, what changed? What changed for Gemini? The Empress changed. So I feel like that's saying you had, it's like you lost, it came out reversed. I'm going to leave it reversed. I can't get over that. So it's like you lost the nurturing relationship you had. Like, it's just like you changed. Like, you used to be there for me. You used to just love me. You used to accept me for who I am. And now it's like everything about me just bugs you for some reason. And it's like you're the opposite of nurturing. You are just harming me in so many ways that I just went on a ramble there. And hopefully that resonated, because that is what that feels like. So how to live with it and how to move on. So I feel like a relationship ended because of that. Too many cards. There's like 5 there. One at a time, please. Possibly 2, but okay. How to change, how to live with it, and how to move on. You just need to realize that that shit was toxic for you. It was eating you up. Once you get out of it, you can feel okay, I felt it right here. How more confident you're going to feel. How much clearer your head's going to be. I feel like they were gaslighting you a lot, and now you're not going to be in that area anymore, where you just feel like you're always wrong, and you're going to know when you're right. All right? Did you know how to make decisions, Gemini? You consider all your options. You know how to make them. All right, let's see. What can be learned from this change? Sorry, this is a new spread, so I just want to make sure I do it right. What can be learned from this change? What can be learned? You don't have to settle. You have the strength to follow the right path. You are following, you're going on the right path here. You found it. You can get all that you wish for. See that star in the background? All the elements are working here. All the elements are in this card. Earth, water, fire, wind. They are all in this card. And that reminds me of the Magician. You can manifest what you want, Gemini. You can manifest what you want and leave what you don't want behind. That is what that is. How to release the emotions in a healthy way, I think that's what this was. You just got to stop thinking about it. As easy as that sounds, just realize it wasn't serving you anymore, and it does nothing to sit here and think about it. That's how you release emotions in a healthy way. Just don't think about it anymore. Choose to think, because if you think about it, you're not going to move. And that's what that is. If you just choose to think about it, you're not going to move, and it's just going to be an internal conflict for you. All right, what did we get here? Have the strength to move on, to not think about it, and choose to think positively is what this is speaking to me here. Choose to think positively. Think positive thoughts. Whenever you catch yourself thinking negatively, just catch it. You know, negative thoughts are always going to be there. So just when you catch yourself thinking negatively, turn it into a positive. Turn it into a positive. Be like, okay, yeah, but okay, so I may not be perfect, but here's a good thing about me. Something like that. All right, guys. So that's how you're gonna release it. So stop thinking so negatively. Well, when you catch yourself thinking negatively, make yourself think of a positive thing. I mean, it's impossible to just monitor your thoughts. That's what I'm trying to say. Monitor your thoughts. Okay, guys. So next up, we have Cancer. So we're gonna say 15, 20. Okay, Cancer. Hopefully we're good. So what is the first one here? What changed? What changed? Let me shuffle up these cards a little bit. Okay. I was feeling this card and it just fell right out. The Emperor changed. Okay, so your stability changed. No. You found stability is what happened. So I feel like a tower moment happened in order for you to find stability. This is why it's here. And that kind of runs into the next how to live with it and how to move on. For this tower moment happens because you're going to move on into emotional fulfillment there. That is how you live with it and how to move on. That is how you live with it and how to move on. Know that you weren't stable before. You weren't stable before. And now you're going to move into stability and emotional fulfillment. That is what you have to look forward to. So whatever this tower moment was, it's a good thing it happens. Tower moments aren't always bad. Okay, so what can we learn from this change? Well, hell, tower moments aren't always bad. What can we learn from this change? Sometimes you gotta learn when to walk away, is what that is. Because sometimes the burden's just too heavy, and you gotta learn when to walk away, is what that is. How to release emotions in a healthy way. Now, I feel like I gotta clarify that. You don't just walk away just because you're having a bad day. You know what I mean? But sometimes the project's just too big. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's like, with this, it's just like, it was so good in the beginning. It was all you could think about. And you just jumped into it before you really had a chance to think about it. And then once you were in it, you were like, ugh. So it's like, I feel like also what you can learn from that is just think about it before you jump in. Really analyze the situation. So how to release emotions in a healthy way. Queen of Swords. Honest communication. Honest communication, finding your happiness and defending your happiness. Don't let anyone take your happiness from you. If they do, just say, you don't have to be aggressive about it, but just say, okay, that's enough, goodbye. Like, we're done here. Honesty and just calm, like, nope, we're done. You're not at a queen's level, goodbye. Know what I mean? Man, I am saying that a lot. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever said that so much, but hopefully y'all know what I mean. Okay. I feel like that should be a shirt. You know what I mean? Okay. And just know you're gonna get what you desire here. You got the King of Wands, you got stability here. You got moving into emotional fulfillment. You're getting what you want. You are. It may not feel like it right now, but you're moving that direction. That's where you're headed. So just know you're heading in a better direction, Cancer. I forgot who I was reading for a second. Sorry about that. But now we're going on to Leo. All right, Leo, what changed? Let me get a couple shuffles in real quick. I feel like doing 2. Let's do 4. All right. What can be changed? That card wants to pop out? Then fine. Coming out of your shell. Or what changed? What is that? Communicate. What changed? You're coming out of your shell. You're not It's like you're accepting a new offer here. And let me draw another card for that, because I got a couple ideas on it, but I'm not super clear on what changed with that. So let me draw one more card. Okay. Yeah, so you're coming out of your shell and you're moving forward with a new offer here. You're moving forward, making a new offer here. So, a new love offer here. Like, I just feel like it wasn't good enough in the past, so now it's like, it's time to move on. That's what it's up, how to live with it and move on. Eight of Swords. Take out that blindfold. Or no. Take time, meditate, just really think about it, and then when you're ready, take off that blindfold and see things for what they really are. See things for what they really are, because it's not worth it. What can be learned from this change? What can be learned from this change? Two cards here. To have your Ace of Coins to really benefit, to really have prosperity and just have a real relationship blossom, there can't be secrets. I don't know why that's popping out. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's the other person. But that's what popped out, and that's what I'm saying. There can't be secrets. So it's just going to have to be upfront honesty here. And I feel kind of surprised saying that to a fire sign. Because usually they're like brutally honest. But so I don't know if that was the other person or if that was you. But let's see. Okay, so now how to release emotions in a healthy way. How to release emotions in a healthy way. Okay, that card. Find your happiness. Find what makes you happy. That's how you release your emotions in a healthy way. Find what makes you happy. Come out of your shell and just stop overthinking and just be happy, is what that is. Okay. So hopefully you enjoyed that, Leo. Thank you, guys. So now we're going on to Virgo. Virgo 2240. So Virgo. What changed, Virgo? What? We got the Tower reverse. Did you come back together? Like, did you think something was falling apart, but then it really wasn't? You decided to defend something that you felt like leaving behind. You decided to defend something that you felt like leaving behind. That's what changed. So how to live with it and move on. Or I guess in this change, okay. Death. Why is death there? You decided to defend something that, instead of moving on, that you wanted to move on from, and then there's death. Why is death there? Because you needed to change your perspective. Because it was actually making you happy. It was actually making you happy, and for some reason you thought you needed to move on to find your happiness, but it was right there the whole time. Okay, what can be learned from this change? Patience, I think. This came out reversed, so don't keep everything inside, is what can be learned from that. You need to express yourself. Like, think about what you're going to say, yes. Like, be the hermit for a minute. Really go inside, think about how you feel and stuff, but then talk about it with your person. Like, because I feel like they didn't even know these were problems here. Yeah, it's like, it's like you felt like that, and it's like you felt like rescinding the offer, but then you found your strength to just How to release emotions in a healthy way. Stop thinking about offering other people your love here. Have the strength to work on your relationship and only offer your cup to your person. I don't know why that came through so strong. That might not be for everybody, but that did come through, and I'm sticking with what I said because that came through. That came through. That little voice in my head said, "Say it," and I said it, and I am not taking it back. So I feel like some of you guys are offended. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Don't be offended. If it is for you, then take the advice. Stop trying to offer your love to somebody else when you should be having the strength to work on your relationship and be playful with them, because it's like they want to play. They want this to work. They love you. There's a lot of love in this. Only offer your cup to this person because their cup isn't going anywhere. Why are you trying to? It's like you just need to talk here. You need to talk. You need to talk. You need to talk. It's like you're being silly here. You're not saying what you need to say. You have your happiness with them, and for some reason you're not saying it. So quit trying to find it other places because you just need to water your grass. You know what I'm saying? You need to water your grass. All right? Quit trying to go to freshly watered grass because it's going to get dehydrated sooner or later. All right? And I feel like that's your message. And sorry if I offended you, but some of you needed to hear that. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that helped. And if that wasn't for you, then it didn't resonate. Check out someone else this week, I guess. Or, this probably isn't my only video I'm making this week. But it definitely isn't. I already made a Virgo video earlier. Anyway, I'm rambling. I need to move on to Libra. Thank you guys for watching. Okay. Okay, we're doing Libra. How's it going, Libra? Ooh. Got a little passionate on that last read, so let me calm down for a second. Do a few. Okay. Libra serum. Oh my god, I can't show. Okay, Libra. What changed? What changed? Okay. The Hanging Dragon, your perspective changed. You took time to think about it, and your perspective changed. That's what changed. How to live with it and move on. Or what do you need to do to move on in this case? This card really wanted to come up. You got the Ten of Swords reversed. I'm just hearing quit acting like a victim. You're not defeated. That's what I'm hearing. Quit acting like a victim. You're not defeated. What can be learned from this change? And I feel like some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're kind of like, oh shit, how do you know that? But no, whatever. What can be learned from this change? If you're always looking up, you're going to miss the moments right in front of you. All this fire right here, all this passion that's just like, hey, it wants to be part of you, but you're always looking up, trying to find the next best thing. You're going to miss what's right in front of you. And I feel like you did. You missed the fire that was there, that was burning strong for you. And that's what you got to learn. You got to quit looking for the next best thing. Because sometimes the best thing is already there. Or a really good thing, at least, at the minimum. So, how to release emotions in a healthy way. Make a decision is what this is. You think it's fun having options. You thought it would be fun to have options. But now it's just stormy and you don't know what the hell to do. What you need to do to get back in balance in your life is make a fucking decision. You need, with the Ace of Coins here, it's like, And you need to make the one that is going to be the most prosperous for you. The one that's going to, right? And I feel like you know the decision. It's like you like having the options for some reason. It's just like, let's just be real here. I'm getting the feeling that you've never had the options before. And you're just really enjoying it right now. You're just like, look at all this shit I can do. Look at all this. I can have that. I can have that. I can have that. I can have that. I can have whatever I want. Pretty soon it's all going to be gone. It's all going to be gone. And you should know that. And I think you do. You know it. And you need to decide before they're all gone. You need to make that decision and quit playing with your food here. I don't know why playing with your food came out, but quit playing with your options. Make that decision because you know what's best for you, and like you're gonna be alone in this cave if you don't make that decision soon. Is how I'm feeling, man. All right, sorry, I had to get real. So hopefully that helps because I don't say these things to be mean, I say them to help. And sometimes I just have to get real. And how I say things, I feel like people just need to hear it that way. Sometimes I say them nicer. Sometimes I say them a little more, get your shit done. And that was a get your shit done moment. So hopefully it resonated. Hopefully it helps. So we're moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh. So Scorpio, what changed, Scorpio? Too many cards. What changed? We'll take that one. The moon changed. The moon changed. Secrets were revealed. I think that's what that means. Secrets. Well, goddamn. Okay, I guess we're taking that. No. Okay. It's weird. This isn't a bad one at all. This isn't much of a tower moment. This is a good tower moment, which can happen. So I feel like all of these go on the what changed here. The moon, 9 of coins, magician, and the other one, the Queen of Wands here. So you've been staring up at the moon just like, I can just see you just like soaking in the power and just being like, okay, this is what I want. Because you've been trying to manifest something better for yourself. And you've definitely been trying to manifest with this magician just saying, what do I want? And you've had, whether you realize it or not, you've had the lack of a better term, you've had the power working for you. And you're getting what you desire, and you're sitting there like letting it come in. How to live with it and move on. I need to change that because that's not really how to live with it. I guess, what to do with it, I guess, would be a good way of phrasing this because this is a positive tower here. This is a positive tower. What to do with this tower, I guess, would be a good way. Because this is a positive tower. This is not a negative one. Okay, don't get cocky. Be fair when you move on. You're moving on into a just environment here. You're moving on to what you deserve, but don't step. I feel like this is a warning. Don't step on the ants or treat people like ants as you're moving on, or justice will be served. Don't get cocky. So what can be learned from this change? What can be learned? You got the Wheel of Fortune. Life can be hard sometimes, but sometimes moving on brings better things. Sometimes moving on brings better things. I feel like this is saying like, okay, this is almost like secrets were revealed and that's what ended it. And then you started manifesting something better based on those secrets that were revealed because you were like, oh no, I can't live with that at all. And moving on, justice will be served. But don't get a big head about it. Don't get a big head about it, is what that is saying. What can be learned is, I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is saying karma can work in your favor. So, especially without justice. So, like, how you react to the situation will determine what is given to you in the future. You get what I'm saying here? How karma treats you in the future. If you don't use that scorpion sting for revenge, and if you just, okay, like, I'm moving on away from you, and I'm going to move on, I'm going to bring better things into my life, then you're going to bring the better things into your life. If you go for the revenge, it's not going to end well for you. You're going to end up on the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so how to release emotions in a healthy way. Just remain balanced, stay grounded in love, is what that's saying to me. Give love and receive love. You have to give love to receive love. Yin and yang there. Stay grounded, stay balanced, give love to receive love. So just be a lover, not a fighter. Be a lover, not a fighter. That is what is sticking out there. Hopefully that resonated, Scorpio. Thank you for watching. And now we're going on to Sag. So, Sagittarius. What changed for my Sagittarius? This card. The Hermit. So, I feel like that's just saying you took time to think about things for once. You didn't just jump in and just say, we're doing this shit. Yeah, you have the strength. You have the strength to not just, to go within instead of just reacting like angrily and just being like, you know what I'm saying? So, how to live with it and move on. Just keep on keeping on, man. You're doing good if you're taking the time to think about things. So, let's see, how to... Five of Cups reverse, coming out of, just know you're coming out of emotional turmoil. Just really take time to think about it. Take time, go in your head, go with how you feel, go and just really think about it. Take your time, and when you're ready, take that blindfold off and just see things clear. You'll see, I don't know why clear as a feather came in my mind. That is not an expression. But you'll see things clear as glass. Or clear as crystal. I don't know. It'll be clear, is what I'm trying to say here. Weird expressions, but I feel like this is the next one. What can we learn from this change? With this King of Wands, it's just, you have to know who you let in your life determines if you're getting what you desire, what you deserve. And you have to know when to let them in and when to let them out. How to release emotions in a healthy way. Let go of the anxiety. Let go of all the things you're holding on to, because you know what you really want to go after, and go after it. That is, you figured it out. You took the time to think about it. You figured it out. Go after it. All right. Don't let the past hold you back anymore. Go after what you want to go after. Okay, so Capricorn. Where are we at? 39, 30. Capricorn. Oh, okay. What changed? Oh my gosh. What changed, Capricorn? I don't feel like taking that many. What changed, Okay, the Page of Coins. So you're no longer restricted. You're no longer, you no longer feel beaten down depressed, how to live with it and how to move on. Just here and make wise decisions. Like, both of these feel passionate and fiery, but just know which one. Don't be led by passion alone. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Yeah. Because there's fire on the ground and in the sky in that one. But you need to know which one's going to make you happy. Really think about it. Take the time to think about it. Don't just rush into it. And that is what can be learned, so that needs to be there. How to release emotions in a healthy way. How to release emotions in a healthy way. Just take time to chill. Just relax. Just unwind. Meditate. Just let it go. It's kind of how I'm feeling that. Because, and know that you have something else coming in. It may be an egg right now, and you may not know what it is yet. It may not hatch just yet, but you have something else coming in. So just prepare for it. Instead of being upset over whatever this is, prepare for the new. Prepare for the better. So instead of being upset over being beaten down, find your strength again and just, all right, I got my strength back. Let's go see what that new thing is. You know what I mean? All right. So Aquarius. 41, 50. Aquarius. So let's see. What can we do for you? Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta sneeze. So, sneeze or not. It's really... Okay, there we go. Aquarius. What changed? What changed, Aquarius? You know, you are the 11th sign done, so let's shuffle up the cards a little bit. I mean, I've been, but yeah, let's shuffle up the cards a little bit. Okay, Aquarius. What changed? What changed? Too many cards. I feel like the top, though. You found a new desire, is what that is. You found a new desire, or you had a new offer that is very tempting. But it's immature. Something else with that? I feel like you're going for earthly desires with this, and you're not really listening to your intuition. I mean, that's what you want to do. Just like, I would say, if you want to go for earthly desires, go for earthly desires, but just be careful, because it sounds like, it just reminds me of the Valentine's Day weekend where there was the full, the devil and the Ten of Swords all in one, and it's like you're jumping straight into a toxic relationship. So I would say, if you want to be all about earthly desires, like, that's fine. Just don't make it just be careful with how you do it, because it could end up very bad for you. Like, I can't stress that enough. This really feels like a strong warning. Yeah, with this Ace of Coins reversed here, and it's like you're not listening to what balances you here. How to live with it and how to move on. No, this is still what changed. You're not listening anymore to what's going to be prosperous for you. You're listening to what you think you want and what's going to balance you out, but the scales aren't exactly. They're kind of like this. So what you think is fair, what you think is fun, you're like, oh, I'm just having fun, I'll get serious later. Like, it's actually damaging you when you're not realizing it. So how to live with it and how to move on is what this is. I'm just hearing undo your mistakes here with that. Or even... Yeah. Queen of Wands reversed, Strength reversed, Six of Cups reversed, and the Ten of Wands here. It's like you're going to realize that you're going after something you're not wanting to go after here. After a while, you're going to get burned out, and it just isn't as fun as it used to be. And it's like you're constantly moving on, and that gets tired because you're constantly moving, so you don't have a place to stay. And eventually, it's just going to be like, okay, I just want a fucking place to rest my head. Like, no, okay, I'm done with everything. Is how that feels. Like, I'm just done with everything. That's how that feels. So what can be learned from this change? I'm going to draw another card. I'm not quite sure, to be honest on that. Be more guarded. Be careful who you let in. Because like I said, I feel a similar energy to the Valentine's Day reading where you were jumping straight into toxicity. So it's like, be careful who you let in is what can be learned from this, because I think it sounded fun and now you're regretting it. I just keep hearing that. It sounded fun, now I regret it. It sounded fun, now I regret it. So how to release emotions in a healthy way. How to release emotions in a healthy way. Three of Wands reversed. Let me see. Oh. Okay, like, it just put a lot of emphasis on choosing one here. Like, choosing one. Okay, it's like you got the Page of Wands reversed here. It's like you came out of your shell, you did something you never done before, and it's like, if I can be honest with you, this kind of feels like you just kind of, you put yourself out there to a lot of different people in some way or another. Feels sexual to me, but it could be something else. This has a feeling of stretching yourself too thin, of trying to be in too many relationships at once. That could be work related for you if you're working too hard. That could be actual relationship, but it feels like you're stretching yourself too thin, and you need to focus. You need to put your focus into one thing that you actually have a passion towards, that you actually like, because the others are just burning you up. Yeah. See, with that, like, it's like, please leave me alone. Like, I don't want to think about you guys right now. Like, can I just have a moment of silence? I'm hearing choose you. Like, it's like you just need to be alone for a little bit. You just need to be alone for a little bit. Let me see. Choose you. The Empress was reversed, so it's like you need to figure out, you're getting no growth, you're getting no nurturing, you're getting nothing out of what you're doing now. And you need to figure out where you can get that. And you need time. It feels like you need time alone. You need time alone to really just figure out what you want. It's how this feels. It feels like, I'm just seeing, it's a card in one of my decks. It's called Back Off. I just feel that energy from you. Back off. Let me just think for a fucking second, please. Just let me fucking think. I really feel that energy hardcore from you guys. So give yourself some space and time to think, Aquarius, okay? That is what is going to release these negative emotions from you. Giving yourself your time, giving yourself the space, giving yourself time to just think and relax, all right? So, thank you guys. Hopefully that resonated. I tend to pick up on one kind of Aquarius energy, so it's ones that are like overworking or sad or something. Always sad. It's always sad. I wish you guys weren't so sad. Like I really hope you guys start feeling better. I wish you guys the best. I'm sending you guys positive vibes. But anyway, next up is Pisces. So Pisces. We get a few shuffles in. I'm going to do what changed, how to live with it and move on, what can be learned from this change, how to release emotions in a healthy way. So what changed? You know, I was reading how to release emotions in a healthy way, so I'm going to put this down here. What changed, though? What changed? 4 of coins. So I'm kind of feeling you made a choice because it's like you were deciding between two things here. Here in lifestyle, you made a lifestyle choice, like because it came out like this, but then I feel like it's this. So it's like one way just wasn't making you happy, and then it just suddenly became clear, like, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I want, so I'm going to move in a different direction. And that's what changed. However that relates to you, you were doing something, and it just wasn't making you happy anymore, so you decided to move in a different direction. So how to live with it and move on. I would say just know that you made the right decision if it wasn't making you happy. Yeah, with this reverse, the emphasis is really on that jewel. Just know that you're moving towards your jewel. You're moving towards your happiness. And I'm just saying, you don't have to defend your decision, all right? You don't have to defend your decision. I don't know why you would need to defend your decision if you're moving towards happiness, but you don't have to defend it. If someone's making you feel like you gotta defend it, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Okay. So what can be learned from this change? What can be learned from this change? Sometimes it's just best to take action and not just hang out and let shit happen and see how things play out. Sometimes it's best to just take action. That is what can be learned from this. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to give you all a second to let that sink in because I'm at least getting, like, I just feel like y'all are like, oh my God. Like, no, he did not. So just let that sink in. Sometimes it's best to just take action and quit letting it play out and see how it plays out. Oh my God. Yeah, I feel like somebody's getting a little sensitive there. I don't know. It's fun being in y'all's energy. Oh, wait, I already got the card. How to release emotions in a healthy way. It's okay to wish upon them stars. Manifest your shit. Figure out what you want. What are you wishing for? What do you want? And then manifest it. Just go for it. Go for it. Figure out what you want and go for it. I feel like they came out like this, but I feel like they need to come out like this. So it's like in the past you had this. You had toxicity and no stability. What you want is stability and no toxicity. That's what you want. You want stability and no toxicity. That's what you want. You want to be able to work through things without having to get hateful about it and without having to be at each other's throat all the time. You want the toxicity. You want the toxicity. Jesus Christ, that is not what I meant. Sorry if that last comment offended someone. I just said you wanted the toxicity. It's like you miss. It's almost like it was it's an addiction to you. But that's weird. Okay, I think you realized this toxicity became an addiction somehow. Or an addiction led to you being willing to give up. For some reason, you were willing to give up your stability for some sort of addiction or toxicity. And now you're like, okay, I do not need that in my life. I need the stability. I need stability. I'm kind of hearing, can I have both? Not toxicity, but addiction. And like, I want to feel like I'm addicted to stability. I want to be addicted to stability. Like, that's what's up. I'm getting some weird messages with Pisces. It's probably because you're a dual sign. And shit, I know what that's like. I have Gemini in my chart, and it's a trip. It's a trip. Okay, but yeah. I feel like drawing one more card. A weird way to draw, but yeah. So don't rush in. Really think about what you want, what makes you happy, and go for it. Okay. There we go, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and have a great night.